Welcome to Start You Up Sunday. I am Gina Bieland, the creator, founder, and chief energy officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. Thank you for joining me for this 45-minute refresh and restart for the week. We always start with, can I hear you? Of course, energy zesting. And I created energy zesting to be used to restart and reconnect your energy. I think it's a great thing to do first thing in the morning and anytime throughout the day when you're feeling a little tired, a little low, maybe you're going to be going into a challenging conversation, or you just want to kind of rev yourself up and reconnect your energy. So take a nice deep breath. Thank your human for spending this time and for getting you through the world. Beauregard's going to say good morning. He doesn't know where the camera is. He knows where the treats are, though. So let's start by just taking it and really feel like you're moving that energy off of your body, away from your body, and just whoosh. Think of it whooshing or swooshing of that nature. And go ahead, downward dog. He does it so well with his eyes. You want to think about your core now as you're bringing up those knees. And now you want to palms down and you're going to rotate around your spine. Get that energy. Feel your energy and your blood flowing around that spine. Full rotation. Palms towards your body. Silly dog. All right, and now this is not tapping, it's just kind of waking up those energy pieces. Right there. Right here. Take it down to the collarbones. And start feeling those feet. Feel that balance in them. Feel that nice firm foundation grounding us to the sternum right in the center. Feels good. Waking up that human. Getting it all ready for a new week of fresh opportunities. And right here, you want to talk. It's your top rib right below your nipple. And just wake it up. I'll take your middle finger, put it between your eyes, and your other middle finger right there in your belly button. And you can do this anytime you have a hard time getting a deep breath. If you're not able to really get a deep breath. Remember, a deep breath is just like a full body hug. Think of it like that. It's just like, yeah, go ahead. Feel that breath. Yes. Take those arms up right here, the crown of your head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Right to between your eyes. Right at your heart. Oh, goodness gracious. Unzipped my jacket. Into your belly button with your thumb. Flip it down. Now to infinities or figure eights. Excellent for your digestive system. The wonderful thing about energy is there's a million different moves that we can do to connect with different parts of our body to activate our energy and our natural healing. Most fascinating thing about our humans, now switching the other side, most fascinating thing is that our bodies really are our compass. They're informational, and we learn to tune into them They basically are our healing. It's pretty fascinating as you start becoming aware. Now, last week we talked about awareness. Roll those shoulders. Give me 1 and 2. Now pull up from the earth. Just gotta pull up some energy. Bring it in. And pull it up. Think about that core working now too, right? The core is doing the work to bring you up. Right here. Now take it. Zip it up. And now you got to do the shimmy. And go ahead and throw out some fun words. Like you're smart, you're fun, you're funny, you're amazing, you're awesome, and everything else. If you can't shimmy, stay here. You got to get it going. Yes. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead. Take a deep breath. Just fill that oxygen in. And we talked about awareness last week. Let's work that neck. Yes. Gentle on that neck. Awareness. Being self-aware, being aware of our bodies. Taking time to talk to them. And now take it back. And easy. Keep your shoulders down. You don't want to bring your shoulders up to your ears, where mine seem to reside most of the life. But how was your week with awareness? Did you take some time to talk to your body, to look around? Hands up, bring them behind the neck, clasp them together. And I want you to fold forward with your neck as you're bringing your elbows towards one another. And you can feel your feet now. You start feeling that balance. See where your balance is. You should be opening up your upper back, your neck. Feel your toes. And get some breathing in. Do some breathing segments. And go ahead and take them down. I want to take your right hand, tilt your head, left arm comes up, palm back, and nestle it in your low back. Go ahead and just adjust that neck. And breathe into it. Get some deep breaths going. Feel those cells activating, that blood flowing. Release your left, your right, and float them down. Go ahead, tilt your left arm over, take the right arm, palm back, nestle it in your low back, and adjust that head to get really good stretch. Oh, that feels good. So this week our word is dream. We've talked about the idea of dream, plan, and do. And this isn't analyzing what dreams you might have during whatever stages of sleep you might be in. This is probably more, I guess I would call it daydreaming, but for lack of a better way to describe it. Right arm up, left arm. Rotate those shoulders back. Go ahead and clasp your hands together and push down right through your booty. And I want your shoulders to go down. Feel that chest open up. Beautiful. And now you can work a little bit on the feet. Flexing, pointing, going through. Excellent. So about dreaming, it's really about spending the time to dream about things that really excite you. Things that you might want to do, places you might want to visit, new opportunities of things to learn and do. and get excited about what that might be. Read some beautiful magazines, look at some gorgeous picture books. I enjoy reading cookbooks. Not necessarily make anything out of them, I just like the pretty pictures and the potentiality of what it could be. Now go ahead into the reverse prayer. So open yourself. You know, maybe there's some amazing travel things you could watch on some streaming device to kind of open your horizons, but start dreaming. Spend some time asking yourself what you want to do and how you want to do it. Sometimes we live in a world that becomes so much do. Literally do. Now that we think about it, sometimes the world's become a little bit of do. But we get so caught up in the frenetic type of activities and, oh, I have to work, I have to do, that we don't sit back and really dream about things that might really get us on a soul level, but really touch our soul and make our humans get excited about whatever it might be. I'm dreaming of sandy beaches and warm water. I don't quite have that. Oh, I do have that. That will be in November. Meanwhile, I am here with snow still on my garden. So it was an interesting couple of days. It really was like a winter wonderland. Quite beautiful. And now I think it's raining and it's thinking about snow going away. But yeah, it was pretty for a couple of days. I enjoyed it very much. How's that feeling? Pretty darn tight. All right, now just take your left arm up, right arm down, and we're going to just open it up. Now take your arm a little further. Feel that core engage. Kind of view up. And pull out of your hip. Take it back and let's go the opposite direction. All the way up. Oh yeah. Feeling that. Nice big stretch. Now get some, I really want you to see that oxygen. You know, deep breathing is like giving your full body hug. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Now, let's put our feet width apart. Take a deep breath, soft knees, and we're going to go to a flat back. And right there, we want you to stick out your booty. Yeah, and you can either stay here, you can open up your arms right here. And this is a balancing exercise. It's really engaging your core and feeling your feet. So you want to feel to the outside of your feet, your ankles, your knees, push through your hips. And you want to activate your leg muscles. Actually, like squeeze and release so you feel them activate. Talk to them. You know, a lot of people go through the day and oftentimes injuries are a result of not activating a muscle to use it or coming from the core. I see that so much with my clients. Inhale and take it, just let it fold. Now, if you can't get any further than here, that's perfectly fine. Just allow your booty to stick out and allow that gravity to start. Just, you don't want to bounce into it. You don't want to push into it. You just want to open up your back. Once again, feel that foundation of your feet. Oh yeah. Just let it relax. And straighten your legs a little bit more. Don't want to hyperextend your knees, but you can certainly engage more of those hamstrings. Yes. And just fold it. And I want you to activate that core. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, round up, starting one vertebra at a time, activating those leg muscles, pulling up, stacking those vertebrae. All the way up. All the way up. Palms towards one another. You can start feeling some energy right there. See where you go before you really feel that energy field. Now we'll rotate them up all the way. We don't want them here. We want to see them all the way up. Okay, rotate the palms down and just push the energy. Can you feel it? Twinkle fingers. Beautiful. Now I want you to go ahead and your right toes out, left toes forward, and you want to bend your knee. And you want to actually sink down, not out. You want your knee in alignment with that ankle. Beautiful. You can kind of feel everything open up. Hip flexors, inner thighs. Go ahead and just get that energy from finger to finger, floating through, enjoying that. A little bit of life there. So dream this week. Really, hug yourself into your dreams. Find a cozy place. Maybe put some fun music on, maybe a candle, and just be with yourself, to be with your dreams. Oh yeah. Feel those fingers. Feel that energy. Take a deep breath. All right, now I want you to rotate up. Take a look at that hand. And you can rest your arm on your thigh, or you can slide it down your leg, whichever feels better for you. I cannot believe that it's almost March. Goodness gracious. Zipped through Love Month. Are you breathing? Yeah. Feeling that balance? Feeling it open up? Inhale. And back. Right there. Bring your arms up. Take them down. And let's go to the other side. Get right in position there. You want to make sure you hit that knee in alignment with that ankle. And go ahead, finger to finger. You want to feel that energy. You want to feel alive. How about that? Start you up Sunday. Feel how your body is, your muscles, you can kind of feel a little tension in that quad. Feel your core. Be aware of what it's talking about. Oh yeah. Inhale, and on the exhale, tilt it up and over. And take a look at those fingers up there. Feel your core, feel your balance. Excellent job. Inhale, all the way up, toes forward, push it all the way down. Now I just want you to go ahead and twist your arms together and just grow tall. I want you to pull your arms back a little bit. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Feel your feet. Good time to go ahead and do some releve. And toes up. Work through your balance range here. Bring your arms down and actually go ahead and release those hips. You can figure eight them, you can swirl them, you can swivel them. Just open them up. Oh yeah, excellent. How many of you guys did your legs up the wall this week? Huh? I'm loving them. I'm doing them every day. Go ahead and go down. And I want you to kind of sit right here and push through. You're going to open your low back and you're going to open your hips up. We could call this the frog move, I suppose, if we needed a name for it. Your quads should be working it also at the moment. Okay, push your feet in. Push your legs straight and then round up. Feel that spine. Just feel it unfolding and all that oxygen rolling through that spine. Yes, yes, yes. Take a deep breath. And let's go right on down the floor. And we're going to start with the right foot bent, left foot back. So we're going to be in a stag position. You're going to feel the front of your left leg, your hip flexor, your booty. Then we're going to go to the left side and inhale and fold forward to the floor. You should be engaging and feeling all the muscles in your right butt. All right? That's the goal. But let that beautiful gravity work for you. Very important that you do some segments of breathing here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And actually focus right into that boot, that right booty. Really focus your energy in there. Take a deep breath. Without using your arms, use that core. I want you to pull it straight up. And then you want to go ahead and elongate and lift. Beautiful. Feel that energy in your fingers. So tell me how your week went. Let me know what was magical, what was medium. You know, we have different levels where we're at in our days and our moments. I taught jazzercise from home twice. That was kind of fun. That's a whole new set of things. All the things that I do online is crazy compared to what I was doing 2 years ago. Inhale. Now, don't use your hands. I just want you to go back down. I want you to feel your core. I want you to feel your leg muscles activated. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. Right into there. And breathe. No hands. Come on up. Have you been doing that, practicing that? Hey, give me that dialing for a minute. Pull up and forward. Think about when you're sitting and standing, not to use your hands. Just think about your core and you're activating your leg muscles. Two things will happen. One, you'll be really aware of your core, and that's really where the center of your world starts, and you should be activating your movement from the center. And then you'll feel your muscles. And then when you actually sit down without using your hands, you'll find your posture is just naturally aligned. So give that a whirl this week. And I want you to just fold forward. You're pushing from right back here. Okay? And you're going outward. So you're like following the energy of your toes. Out. Just out. Opening up the low back, the booties, the goodies, all the good things. All the good things. All right. Just out. Think of that energy going out. So it's pulling from here all the way up and out. Okay. Now let's go to the left side. Give me that stay. And you want to engage, activate, feel the hip flexor right here, the booty, deep breath, and let that gravity take us to infinity and beyond. I don't know where that came from, but we'll work with it. And breathe, yes. Really feel that left booty, hip. So you've got the glutes, the pia forma, the IT band, the whole team back there. And just let that oxygen breathe into it. We're lengthening and strengthening our muscles at the same time. And take a deep breath. Exhale, bring it up. No hands. No hands. Now lengthen it, bring it, elongate. Beautiful. And just feel that energy. Feel all of it working. Just beautifully. Your beautiful human is doing its thing. Oh, yes. Inhale up. Exhale, and just take it down. No hands. I saw you. Breathe into it. Really feel the focus on that left booty and hip. No hands, bring it on up. Now I want you to take your right leg over your left. You're going to sit up tall and you're going to look over your right shoulder, okay? And you want to lift it all up and you're going to feel that right there in your right booty. Now, look center, pinky toes on the floor, and you're going to fold forward. As much as you can fold. Opening up those IT bands. Releasing that neck. And breathing through it. Feel that oxygen up and down your spine. Inhale. And switch sides. So on Magical Monday, we have Magical Monday. Inhale up at 9 a.m. Excuse me, that's wrong. 8 a.m. is Magical Monday, Pacific time. And this Magical Monday, I'm going to be talking about breathing. So you can catch me live, or you can catch me on a replay, or on YouTube. So breathing for Magical Monday. And then we have Flexible Friday. And that's at 8 o'clock on Friday morning. And these are just 5 to 10 minute tune-ups. So every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m., pop live online or come back later and you can catch a 5 or 10 minute tune-up segment with me. I look forward to seeing you. Can you feel that? Just open up. Oh, yeah. Did we look over our shoulder first? I don't think so. Take a peek. All right, and let's just roll down onto our backs. And look up at the heavens and take a deep breath. And feet hip width apart. Your arms are right along your body. And you take a deep breath and just settle. Take the tension out of the upper torso. Now what I want you to do is I want you to start making the bridge, but I want you to take your vertebra off the floor one at a time. So you're going to pull that belly button and think of it connecting with the spine. And inhale. And now exhale and start with your booty pushing up. So you're pushing your pelvic bones upward. And you're moving through the vertebra one at a time. And your feet are firmly planted. You're feeling all of your foot on the floor. And you're pushing it through. Now you actually want to squeeze your booty and you want to activate your quads as you move into your bridge. Excellent. Now keep breathing. And just breathe with it. This is also core work. You know, it's fascinating. We use our core for everything. We don't think about it. It's just amazing. Like when you're doing a knee lift, you're really activating your core to lift your knee. So it's an interesting way that our mind our conscious and subconscious mind work. That's a whole nother story. Yes, that's a whole nother story. Take a deep breath. And I want you to go right down that spine. Yes, feel it one vertebra at a time. Squeezing your booty. Slowly releasing, feeling all of it. Being aware of your spine. Being aware we're putting oxygen, blood flow. We're not quite there yet. And now go ahead and just release that low back into the floor and let those muscles relax. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Take a deep breath. And go ahead and bring your knees to your chest and give them a little roundy here. Just release that low back, whatever feels good. Intentional. That's another good word, intention. What is your intention for the week? You know, or the day. Sometimes it's good to ponder for a moment maybe what your intention is for the week. Mine that I have to focus on is to make sure I get all my water. Some days I'm amazing and other days I'm like, I don't know what I've done here, but apparently forgotten to get all my water in. And it's so important for my human. It let me know that it's just not got enough hydration. Feet hip width apart. Take your right foot, stick it on the left knee, and open up that right hip. And you can gently add pressure. Remember, you want to keep your torso nice and relaxed. You can pull up your left knee if you want to get a little different angle, but keep that low back in the floor and keep your hips anchored. You don't want to release any part that could create a spasm in your back. And you might want to just stay here. There's a great way to open it up. Feel that belly button, core nice and engaged, upper torso relaxed. We're opening up. Think about your foot too. Think about the foot that's balancing on the left, your left foot, and all your little toesies. There's energy there too. Feeling good. So we just said intention, even though I know dream, but dream is kind of, you can see my dream up there. Dream is an overarching thing for the year. But intention. What is your intention for the week? You know, we talk about a word for the week. The word could be intention, so we think about, but how are you going to do your week? And larger than that, we've got the month of March coming up. A new March, a new month. We actually have a full moon on March 7th. Full moon on March 7th, yeah. So that Monday before, I might do a full moon ritual on Magical Monday that you could use for the full moon. And that's a really good time to let go of whatever you're done with. Like, whoosh, get rid of it, say goodbye, kind of clean your space. But think about intentionally, what do you want to do in March? March could be a really funny month. Go ahead and switch legs. You're going to go ahead and put your right foot on the floor, left foot on your right knee, open up. So think about what you want to. March could be funny because, February is it's cold and it's, I don't know, there's that whole love thing and there's a whole lot around it that is interesting. But March is like a connector. Everybody we're looking for spring, but it's not here yet. And it's kind of just it's a connector month is all I can say. I guess in Oregon, where I reside, it's spring break, so that probably brings a lot of goodness to the families that are going to take time off or whatever. But March can be a funny month. It can be gray. It can be just kind of a little stickler. So think intentionally how you want to paint your month, how you want it to look. Maybe write some things on the calendar that you want to do. I find if I write them on the calendar, then I do them. I go ahead and buy the tickets or know when something's going to be. And if it's on that calendar, I get it done. If I don't put it on the calendar and I don't think about it intentionally, I read about something that happened a week ago that I would have loved doing. And so I really have gotten intentional about, I love to go to any dance, any performing arts really. Just fills me up, and I've been enjoying that. I have a lot coming up this month, which is very exciting. So I'm looking forward to all of that filling up my whole self. It fills up my soul and all of my senses that are engaged. Okay, go ahead and put both feet down. Put your right knee across your left knee. I want you to take your legs to the right. You're going to look up to the left and open up that left side. Your hip, your back. Look at your left hand. Be intentional about looking at your left hand. Come back neutral. And go ahead, put your left leg over your right. Take it to the left and right arm up. And go ahead and look at it. Feel that glorious stretch all the way through. And all the way up through your shoulder into your fingertips. Excellent. Get some of that breathing. How about some box breathing? We'll do that. You know, inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale out your mouth for 4. And hold for 4. Excellent job. Now I want you to release, and I want you to put your legs hip width apart. Point those toes and bring your arms up and over your head and stretch through. And just release, you can release that low back. And I want you to feel the energy. I want you to breathe. I want you to inhale from your toes, so it's bringing up through your legs, up your body, and out the top of your fingertips and your head. Bring it in. And bring it in. And just feel your body filled with energy and delight. Feel all your cells just dancing around. I'm going to show you a little trick. If you're caught in a space of your mind chatter, talk, 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 that, you know, that voice up there, and the busyness, doingness of the day, just take a deep breath. Middle finger between your eyes, the other one just below the belly button. I want you to take 3 breaths. I want to hear them. One more. And bring your hands together over your heart and just take a moment to be in that peaceful space of your heart. Just breathe into your heart. Beautiful. And there's the place to move through your day. Get the critical voice quieted, the busyness of doing this. Excellent. Now put your fingertips beneath your knees. We're going to roll forward and up. And I want you to sit a nice wide second, feeling those inner thighs. How do you feel? Breath felt so good. If you flex your feet, you don't need to pull forward very far to get those inner thighs, those adductors opening up. And breathe into them right along the seam line of your tights, if you have tights on. So think intentionally this week. This will also open up that back, your inner thighs and your back. Beautiful. And just breathe into it. And that's another concept I'm going to throw at you to be curious about, breathing into your life. Just breathe into it, you know, lean into it. I say go in flow, not with the flow. Just breathe into it, flow into it, flow Go in flow and breathe into your life. Put a little extra breath in your day. And really feel that low back, those inner thighs. Oh, open up for you. And breathe into it. Beautiful. Go ahead and sit up and stretch all the way from your hip, your fingertips over to that right side, and open that up. Look up. Look up at the stars. Maybe I should paint stars on my ceiling here in the studio. I don't think so. Inhale and switch sides and up and over. Oh, feels just delightful. Take a deep breath and fold forward over that leg. Inhale up. Exhale and over the left leg. And fold forward. Sit comfortably, whatever works for you. I want you to rotate those shoulders back and back. And then rotate those shoulders forward. And take your hands and clasp them forward and scoop. Yes, scoop through. Stretch them up. And I know you think I forgot, but I didn't. We're going to drop your left hand and we're going to go ahead and see if we can connect our fingertips in the back. Yes, you can do this sitting too. You don't have to do it standing. See, we're opening up your chest. See where you're at. So I invite you to be curious about your intention for the week. Start thinking about dreaming bigger. Breathe into your life. Breathe into your week. Focus on your breath. I'll be talking about breath on Monday, Magical Monday at 8 a.m. right here live. And then you can also find me. Go ahead and release. And switch to the other side and see how you're doing. So, legs up the wall, 10 minutes a day. If you have a hard time sleeping, it's a good idea to do it before bed. I do it first thing in the morning. And if you do it before bed, no electronic devices afterwards. Just fold yourself into slumber. It's so good for your body. You can go in and see my conversation about it, where I talked about legs up the wall on Friday. That was my Flexible Friday. So you can pop in there. Go ahead, rotate those shoulders, give your body a big hug. Think you're human. I want to thank you for being here. I love all of you. I ask you to be curious and to go in flow for an amazing week. And I will see you soon. And until then, be flexible.